Hello everyone, welcome to the best channel that focuses on sports, the only channel that digs deep into sports. As much as you might not have subscribed, but it's the only channel that talk about all sports in general and also digs deep into it. For my NFL fans, I didn't forget about you. I was contemplating, do I do a full analysis after the Monday Night Football, or we just do the games that have been played before, and then do another take about on what happened on Monday. So yeah, I've decided we do the games, then Monday Night Football, the two games that are being played. We also have its own take. So of course, the biggest game was the Super Bowl rematch, the Chiefs versus the Eagles. It ended 17-20 in favor of what? Eagles, the Super Bowl champs. Patrick Mahomes had a bad interception in the red zone. We'll dive into it. So of course people will be saying, well, the Chiefs are done. Their dynasty is pretty much over. They're in transition. And you can also agree with it and also not agree with it. Like it's borderline. At the moment, it's borderline. There's things you can say, yeah, that's true. They are almost on that trajectory. And there are also signs also that show there will be a Super Bowl finalist for the 7th time. So it's been for the past 6 seasons, for the past 6 seasons, the Super Bowl 6 seasons, the Chiefs have played in 5 of them. 5 of them, the past 6 seasons. They've won 3. Then we all know what happened. They got blown out, rolled up in the last Super Bowl by the Eagles. Then the other one that they lost, they were playing against the great Tom Brady. So, it's excusable when you lose against the great, You can just say, well, they didn't stand a chance against the best NFL quarterback so far. So yeah, I don't know why people would say. I will incline it with what I know. It's just like Manchester City, right? 6 points out of 12, but they're still favorites to win the Premier League. As much as it doesn't look like it, but they'll still be favorites. So for me, that's what I would say with Chiefs. It might not look like they have it to win the Super Bowl, but you can't bet against Chiefs. Just like I said, it's just like City. You can't bet against City. As bad as it might look, you can't bet against them. So yeah, although I'm going for Packers to win the Super Bowl, but as well, they might as well play Chiefs in the final. That's my 2 finalists. That's my Super Bowl pick. Packers, Chiefs, final. Who's going to win it? Yeah, I'm leaning towards Packers. Since they added Micah Parsons, I'm leaning towards Packers. And also, for those that don't like Mahomes, it's easily to blame him and say the Chiefs are done, because obviously, as a Tom Brady fan, you don't want to see Tom Brady being surpassed by anyone else. So of course, you'd be waiting for Mahomes' decline. I understand it. It happens with sports. When you want to see your God being surpassed, you always have a hate watch against the person close to surpassing your God. So Jalen Hurts, 15 out of 22 tries, 101 passing yards, no touchdowns, there was no interception, and was sacked 2 times. As well, he had 7 attacking options, 66 rushing yards, and 1 touchdown. Saquon Barkley had 22 ATT, 81 rushing yards, 88 rushing yards, and a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes threw 16 out of 29, 187 yards, 1 passing touchdown, 1 interception. Like I said, that was in the red zone. and was sacked 2 times. 7 ATTs, 66 rushing yards as well, and that was a touchdown. Pacheco received the ball only 10 times. No, Pacheco had 10 attacks, 22 rushing yards. Travis Kelce received the ball 4 times, ran for 61 yards, no touchdowns. Pacheco received the ball once and ran for 7 yards. Juju Schuster-Smith received the ball once and 5 yards, which in hindsight you can say that's the problem. When you have Pacheco, Juju, and Kelce, they can't receive the ball 6 times. It's unacceptable, you know. For how great they are, you can't let those 3 good players only receive the ball 6 times. So yeah, that's what you can also say what the Chiefs are lacking. If you look at that, you can also put it as the problem for the Chiefs that needs to be resolved. Packers versus Commandos. That was a Friday match that kept me awake. If you saw one of my videos, I talked about it, and yeah, it almost got me fired because I was sleeping at work. But it is what it is, you know. Gotta keep the content going. Packers won 27, and the Commanders 18. Jaden Daniel 7 ATTs and 17 yards. He threw 24 for 42, 200 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 interception, and was sacked 4 times. Eckler 8 ATT, 17 yards, no touchdowns. Deebo Samuels received the ball 7 times, 44 yards, 1 touchdown. For the Packers, J-Lo, you know, Jordan Love, threw for 19 for 31, 292 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and was sacked 2 times, 3 ATT, 12 yards, 0 touchdowns. Dobbs received the ball 3 times and he ran for 28 yards and had a touchdown. Micah Parsons, you know, the guy who's going to make them Super Bowl champs, in my own opinion. 2 TOT, 0 solo, 0.5 sack, and 3 QBP. Then we move on to the Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. 17 for the Browns, 41 for the Ravens. Blowout. Yeah, I'm always going to do a hate watch with the Browns until Shorter Sanders plays. Joe Flacco had 1 fumble and he lost the ball as well. He had 25 out of 45, only 199 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 2 sacks. Because it was a blowout, Gabriel finished the match. He went 3 for 3, 19 yards, a touchdown, interception, and he wasn't sacked. Lamar Jackson, 19 for 29, 225 yards, 4 touchdowns, and was sacked 3 times. He also had 2 ATTs, 13 yards as well. Derrick Henry, 11 ATTs, 23 rushing yards, no touchdowns. Zeke Flowers received the ball once, ran for 4 yards. No, he had 1 ATT, sorry. He received the ball 7 times and ran for 75 yards. DeAndre Hopkins received the ball twice, ran for 64 yards and one of it in a touchdown. The Jaguars and Bengals, Trevor Lawrence, aka the Prince, took on the Bengals. You thought Joe Burrow would play, but Joe Burrow did not play. So Trevor Lawrence threw 24 for 42, 271 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and 1 sack, 2 ATT, 4 yards. He had a fumble in the process. Etienne, 14 ATT, 7 yards, no touchdowns for him. Browning, 21 for 32, who started the match, not Joe Burrow. 241 yards, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1 sack. Joe Burrow threw 7 out of 13, 76 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interception, and was sacked 2 times. Jamar Chase received the ball 14 times, ran for 165 yards, and had a touchdown. Terry Higgins received the ball 3 times, 56 yards, 1 touchdown. You see? Oh, what we're talking about, your best players receiving the ball. For the Bengals, Chase and Higgins received the ball 17 times, which is 11 more than what Kelsey, Pacheco, and Smith received for the Chiefs. So yeah, they have to get the ball, those three, for the Chiefs. In order for them to turn it around, it's 2-0. It's 0-2, sorry, 0-2. They have to start receiving the ball, those guys. The Giants and the Cowboys. Russell Wilson threw 30 for 41, 450 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, and was sacked 3 times. Dak Prescott, 38 for 52, 361 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and was sacked 3 times. CeeDee Lamb received the ball 9 times, ran for 160 for 112 yards, no touchdown. Pickens received the ball 5 times, 68 yards, 1 touchdown. Then we talk about the Bears, Caleb Williams, the guy we talked with so much chest when he was the number 1 pick. Like, this is his second year. His debut season was rubbish as well. Let's not sugarcoat it. It was pathetic. You know it. So I was thinking, right, watching the game, like, Caleb Williams, he has so much talent. There's no doubt about it. Very talented young man. But, when it comes to sports, it's a mentality thing. So once you do a mistake, right, and you're all over your head, the mistakes keep creeping, But he does have the arsenal, but then it's just the problem is he's like a Manchester United player. It's all in their heads. When pressure gets into Caleb, just like United players, he starts to crumble, and which is a bad thing when it comes to sports, because sports you have to be strong mentally as well, because it's all in the head. I've played sports. It's played in the head. If you're down in the head, you're not going to perform. If you let a bad performance affect you, you're going to keep making mistakes and keep forcing it. So I don't know. Maybe if they change their playbook, the Bears, and let like how the Ravens play, like Lamar Jackson. He's a running quarterback as well. So maybe if the Bears let Caleb start doing more running as well, less throwing, maybe it might just help their situation. Who knows? I'm not saying Caleb is in the same level with Lamar Jackson. Absolutely not. But he has the tools as well to be a running quarterback, which I think might just improve his play. So anyways, they lost 52-21 to the Lions. Because now here's the thing about mentality. Even if the defense do their job, like, because they've lost trust in their quarterback, they'll be like, hey, we can do our job, but of course we just have to go and try and defend because our quarterback will let us down. So sometimes it breaks the trust as well. So yeah, they need to find a way for Caleb to have at least 3 good games, and then once he's settled in the mind, things might just start to flow for him. Because like I said, he does look like a great player, just affected by that he lets mistakes get to him. 22, wow, it's a big blowout. Anyway, he threw 19 for 30, 207 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and was sacked 4 times. If you think 4 times is a lot of sacks, trust me, you're going to hear more 6 than 4 times. Bankett finished the match with 2 for 3, 27 yards, no touchdown, no interception, no sacks, because he was just finishing the match. Odonzi received the ball 7 times, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns. Golf for Lions, 23 for 28, 334 yards, 5 touchdowns. Oh, yeah, the field day. No interceptions, no sacks. Montgomery, 11 ATT, 57 yards, 1 touchdown. He received the ball once, and he ran 4 yards as well. St. Brown, 2 ATT, ran for 7 yards, no touchdown. Received the ball 9 times, 115 yards. and 3 touchdowns. The Patriots took on the Dolphins. I just love the Dolphins wide receivers. I'm a big fan of them. Tyreek, Waddle, and Etienne. Patriots won 33-27, making the Dolphins 0-2. Drake made 19 for 23, 230 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 sacks. Tua Tagovailoa, I love his name, Tua Tagovailoa, 26 for 32, 315 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 5 sacks. Etienne, 11 ATT, 30 yards, no touchdown, received the ball 8 times, more than Kelsey Pacheco and Smith. 92 yards and 1 touchdown. Tyreek Hill received the ball 6 times, which isn't enough. If you have a player like Tyreek Hill, you need to give him more of the ball. Only 109 yards and no touchdown. Jalen Waddle received the ball 5 times. He needs to get more of the ball as well. 68 yards and 1 touchdown. The 49ers took on the New Orleans. 49ers 26, New Orleans 31. Jones 26 for 39, 279 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interception, and was sacked 3 times. Christian McCaffrey 13 ATT, 55 yards, no touchdown. Received the ball 6 times, ran for 52 yards, and he had a rushing touchdown. The Bills versus the Jets, 30 for the Bills, 10 for the Jets. Well, of course, the Jets have Uncle. It's the Jets with Justin Fields. Well, sorry about that. I thought Uncle Rogers was still there, but then I remembered Uncle Rogers left them for the Steelers. Josh Allen, 14 for 25, 148 yards, no passing touchdown, no interception, and was sacked 1 time. Trubisky finished the match 1 for 2, 30 into the 32-yard. James Cook, 21 ATT, 132 yards, 2 touchdowns. Taylor started over Justin Fields, 7 for 11, 56 yards, 1 touchdown, no interception, and was sacked 2 times. Justin Fields threw 3 for 11 that day, 27 yards, no touchdown, no interception, was sacked 2 times as well. And he had 2 fumbles, and he lost the ball as well. Like I said, bad day for Justin Fields. The Hawks took on the Steelers, 31-17 for the Steelers there. Sam Darnold threw 22 for 33, 295 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and was sacked 2 times. Cooper Kupp received the ball 7 times and only ran for 90 yards. Anchor Aaron Rodgers, 18 for 33, 203 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 3 sacks. Then because how bad it was, Rudolph finished the match with 2 for 2 with 12 yards. DK Metcalf only received the ball 3 times, ran for 20 yards into the touchdown. Jalen Rams 1 interception, and he ran for 2 yards. Good interception by Jalen Rams there. The Rams took on the Titans, 33-19 Rams. Matt Stafford 23 for 33, 298 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and one sack. Nachua, 1 ATT, 45 rushing yards, 1 touchdown. Received the ball 8 times, 91 yards, no touchdown. Kmart, the number 1 pick for the draft, the recent draft. He threw for 19 for 33, 171 yards, 1 touchdown. Like I said, and was sacked 5 times. That's a lot, to be sacked 5 times. The number of concussions that these players go through must be severe, No wonder the players call it not for long, because the way they get tackled, severe, serious concussions those guys suffer. It's a hard sport, honestly, and it's not for long, like they say. The Panthers against the Cardinals, the Panthers won. Kyler Murray threw 17 for 25, 220 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and was sacked once. The Broncos 28, the Colts 29. Bo Nix in his 2nd season, just like Caleb Williams and all. So when you look at it, the previous draft before this one came out, it was it did have some good quarterbacks. Daniels, Bomnix, Williams. Yeah, some good quarterbacks there. 22 for 30, 206 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 0 sacks. That's Bomnix there. Solid performance. The Falcons 22, the Vikings 6. J.J. McCarthy 11 for 21, 158 yards, 0 touchdown, 2 interception, and there it is. Sacked 6 times. 6 times he was sacked. Justin Jefferson only received the ball 3 times and ran for 81 yards. So, thank you for watching. That's all for NFL that happened during the weekend. Of course, we'll come with the Monday night NFL take. So yeah, like, share, and subscribe. This has been the NFL take on a Monday. Peace.